Hey indie game fans! September 2018 was quite a surprising month for indie game releases, and again, indie devs do not disappoint with the uniqueness of their games. Before we get into the main list, here are some quick picks worth checking out. Galaxy Champions TV is a Smash TV inspired high-score chasing arcade twin-stick shooter featuring some very nice and clean pixel art, as well as leveling up, upgrades and multiple weapons within each run. There can be a ton of enemies on screen, boss battles, and even a co-op mode. ZeroRanger is a very stylish vertical shoot 'em up with a striking color palette that captures the look and feel of classic Japanese arcade games. Ninjin Clash of Carrots is an auto-scrolling beat 'em up with both range and melee weapons, upgrades, and a colorful art style. Final Theory is a turn-based strategy game which blends elements from the 4X strategy, turn-based tactics, and RPG genres, with some very impressive visuals if you are into spaceship design. Witch Thief is a bullet hell shooter from a third-person camera which is atypical and features your usual dodging, weaving, and firing of projectiles. Luna and the Moonling is a puzzle game which looks simple but eventually becomes much more challenging. And finally, Distance is a racing game with platforming and parkour elements that simply looks like a lot of fun. With these done, here are the top 5 indie games you might have missed in September 2018. Little Bug is a bittersweet platformer with the unique hook of a swinging-based traversal mechanic. It has been lauded for its world building since the collectibles really add to the world. While there is a simplistic beauty to its look and the platforming, the swinging mechanic can potentially be used in very elaborate and skillful manners, so much so that the developers say that this game is perfect for both casual play and speed running. Squids Odyssey is a turn-based tactics game from the creators of the boss rush bullet hell game Fury. I am always interested in the sophomore efforts of indie developers, and this seems to have gone relatively unnoticed, which is a shame. Ditching the more traditional square or hexagon grids, this game instead has almost billets-like action since you launch your squid at enemies, causing them to bounce and ricochet, and hence resulting in damage. With 15 squids to choose from, a variety of helmets which change stats, and even leveling up, this is one of the hidden gems of the month. A LucasArts-style point-and-click adventure game, tiny and tall, Gleipnir is certainly a throwback to the past, but does have some nice modern trimmings as well. I adore the art style and the character design, and as hinted by the Gleipnir part of the title, this uses Norse mythology as a backdrop, which is fun to explore. This looks to have a sense of humor, and for those frustrated by the opaque puzzle designs in the genre, there is an optional hint system which helps if you get stuck. While this is not exactly my genre of choice, this game certainly has me intrigued. I have a love-hate relationship with the top-down roguelite since I love the core gameplay loop, but the difficulty and the depth of the systems usually means that I have to sink a ton of time into these, which I don't have at the moment. As such, Mana Spark is of particular interest since this is a bite-sized version of those. providing the same features of procedural generation, permadeath and progression, and has nice pixel art as well. Your camp allows for permanent upgrades between runs, there's Souls-like combat, so this is just a great time all around. The original Overcooked was a cooperative local multiplayer cooking game which I had a ton of fun with, and while the sequel did launch in August, here comes something a little different in Catastronauts. Fire your guns, fight fire, repair equipment, and try not to die. The change in theme is a breath of fresh air, so for innovating on something and making it their own, this takes the #1 spot of the month. Anyway, thank you for watching, please subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, follow my Steam curator, and check out the subreddit to keep up with the best indie games, and I will see you in the next video.